Under the traffic lights, welcome back after a long hiatus with our special co-host over here, Devin Albee, and our special guest today, Perry Jacobs. We'll be playing D1 and D2 in the Tourney, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
You're nuts.
Devin, what's your plans for Tourney?
Just D3 this year.
Just D3.
I was going to do 2 and 3, but after seeing last year in D2, it's like our regular season D1 now.
Okay.
And D1's like another level again.
Okay.
So I'm just going to stay with D3 because it's like a D2 pace, honestly. 2 plus kind of.
Okay.
With who you could have, so.
All right. Yetis, right?
Yep.
That's what. Yeah, he's a Yeti, Court. What do you think of that?
I joined them.
I mean, I'm not against it anymore.
Oh, you're coming around. She's coming around.
They're not as bad as I thought they were.
Is that I'm playing for him?
Yeah, it's all you, Perry.
Well, today's your D1, and hopefully if we get time to go through the D2 NDA Tourney. Of course, we want to say hello to our friends out in Springfield. They're still around, right? Springfield,
Yeah.
Illinois, still going strong?
I think their season just ended a few weeks ago.
Okay, and our friends in Glencoe, Illinois. And I don't know if you guys knew this, we're #1 rated deck hockey talk in the Rock Island and Scott County Jail. So shout out to all of you folks out there.
#1 rated deck hockey?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
yeah,
I forgot about
yeah.
that.
They love us out there. So.
Yeah.
Usually I don't pay attention to our sign or try to pay attention to the sign. We ran out of a K there, huh?
We did.
Court?
Yeah.
Why is that?
We didn't have a big enough budget for it.
You told me it got stolen.
The K?
Uh-huh.
Oh, okay, maybe it got stolen.
See, I set you up for a punchline and you just stole it. All right. Well, anyways,
good like that.
NDA Summer Tourney. That's why you're behind the cameras today. There's 60 teams going at it. Yes, I'm #1. $18,500 in cash and prizes.
Did they up it?
I think what was that? 17?
Close enough.
Yeah, close enough. Yeah, yeah. So, but there was enough registration fees to pay that and
I
more.
think there was 4 more teams added.
Yeah, I think so. I want to say
There was
they,
56 or 57 last
Right.
year. Now they're at 60 even. You said
Yeah, 60 events. What I counted, and that's
that's insane for 5 days worth of hockey.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. So before we get into that, the Cubs might be a D1 shake up here in the regular season. You like playoffs, so you might be depending on schedule, might be losing Nick here, huh, Dev? Depending on the games.
Depends.
Okay.
You would know better than I would when hockey starts
Yeah.
around here. Is it mid-October that when training camp is?
Generally, yes, around that time.
So if Nick's smart,
He'll schedule the games early.
he'll schedule the play at D1
Okay.
stuff.
I have a very sneaking suspicion he'll probably be in the playoff games.
Okay. All right. Okay. All right.
At least one. It'd be like the old times where he would play like the first one and then not be back.
Yeah.
Okay.
Kind of thing.
That being said, just from the D1 games I've watched, I drank the Duck City Kool-Aid last year. The Bandits, their guys are showing. I kind of like the way they're playing too.
If their whole team shows up,
Yeah.
they got a solid team.
Right.
But sometimes they have 5 guys on the bench.
Yeah.
Mhm. I think you guys are the only consistent team
Yeah.
that had we don't have our full team technically is 6.
Mhm.
Because Mikkel Wright is super busy with being a fireman and saving lives, but you guys are the only full team that will show up almost every game, 90% of the time.
Makes it nice. Our average age is undoubtedly the highest in the league.
It seems like a bunch of good guys though that you play with.
Absolutely.
There, yeah.
It's not quite run like a dictatorship like other teams
You're
that
right.
we won't mention. But yeah, the guys like to have a beer afterward, and we all enjoy that, so
Okay.
it's good.
Yeah, it is good. Yeah. Is Duck City, is that a full sponsorship or do you know?
No comment.
No comment.
Yes, it is.
Yes, it is. All right. Of course, in 2+, you were the Factory of Fear, of course. That's,
And I don't pay for that. I just buy the
yeah,
shirts.
okay. All right. Okay.
You still owe me one.
Yeah. How's that going this year? I see. You cut this clown.
Yeah.
I gave him my spot.
Yeah, I know. Cool.
It's going all right. We're having trouble getting a full team there as well. I don't think we've had our full team, but maybe once in how many games we played? 19, 20 so far. So
Yeah.
that's been a little rough, but it is what it is.
Yeah, how come you guys have? I looked at the standings randomly every now and then. You guys have like 5 or 6 more games than anybody else.
It's just how it worked out. I know they do a lot of scheduling around Matt Levesque being on call.
Okay.
So they can only play a certain amount of games, and just luck of the draw, I guess, or
Hey.
unluck of the draw,
Yeah.
depending how you look at it.
Bane is 3+, Dev. Looking good
Red
in the
hot.
hood.
Red hot.
What's the biggest change from last year to this year, would you say?
The keeper. I'll talk the keeper, but no. We
Okay.
picked up CJ Coles again.
Yeah.
He's the same old super fast CJ. I think this is Brian's last year, maybe.
Yeah, that's what he's
Quote,
talking.
unquote.
Yeah.
So he's like playing really hard.
Right.
I mean, that's about everybody else is the same, but I like how we are. I mean, this is probably one of the better teams I've ever played on.
Okay.
That Brian and I kind of orchestrated together. I mean, it's the same as last year, but
Right.
just change your goalie and you're. I think
Right.
there's more confidence there.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, it makes yeah,
Mhm.
everything go better. Yeah, Trashers D3 haven't seen you in a while, but we seem to be doing okay.
We're a steady group, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
I hate missing out on that, but
I know you've been injured. Yeah.
it sucks.
Yeah.
But Nick commented that, or Scott Dolby did in our group chat, that I won't be ready for the summer tournament with how hot it's been.
Uh-huh.
They've been sitting out. I'm like, well, I'd rather play for money than play 2 or 3 or 4 games before the summer tournament when I know I have at least
Yeah.
8 left for each team.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I'll try to win money over winning a plastic cup and no participation medal that we usually should get.
Playing for the glory is the best part. Come on.
And then Perry, you made your debut in goal full time with the Yetis 5+. Is it everything you expected and more?
It is so fun.
Is it? Okay.
I love goalie. I
Okay.
almost look forward to coming to my goalie games more than player now. It's just a
Wow.
different change of pace.
Okay.
It makes it easy with brilliant, hard-working defensemen like yourself in front of me.
Holy shit! Wow.
I mean-
Complimented by Mr.
I know.
Have
Jacobs.
you picked up on his no look pass yet?
Oh yeah.
To try that in the higher level?
I thoroughly enjoy yelling at the young kids
Yeah.
on my team when they make plays right in front of the net, passes right in front of the net. They just don't want to listen.
Yeah,
Typical children.
they'll be here tonight. Cam,
Yeah.
Brady, we're looking at you. Oh, this is being taped Sunday afternoon. Like a week and a half before Tourney. What the hell happened?
I had a schedule.
Yeah.
I'll take it.
Me too. I don't. Why was that? Do you think maybe give the guys out of town more time to plan?
I-
Idea when the games are? Or they just,
I think so.
okay.
Or Nick's finally. He's always been one good with time. He's never one where like it's always like last minute crunch deal.
Mhm.
But I think the more something like this, the more you do it, the better you get at it, and
Yeah.
the quicker you can plan things out. And I feel like they announced signups earlier, and like this year signups were quicker than last year to fill up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And there was less than last year was an hour. This year was maybe half hour, 45 minutes.
Seems to run smoother every year.
Yes.
Just the tournament
Yes.
as a whole.
Yeah, I thought
Timing and
so.
everything.
That and
Yeah.
remember back when you were playing when Springfield and Waterloo would combine. Remember how late those games used to go?
You'd have a 10 o'clock game, you'd be playing at 2 in the morning.
Yes. Now, either I don't know if they added an extra day or just how they expect everybody to be and everybody follows the rules as well as they can. That it almost seems like you're only behind 5 or 10 minutes instead of an hour and a half, 2 hours.
Yeah.
Between each game on every night.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, agreed. Yeah.
They've done a great job with the scheduling.
Oh yeah, I thought so. I thought last year was by far the most well run. I didn't hear many complaints, which is unusual. I don't even know the All-Star competition. Did you win hardest shot
Oh,
this
no.
year? No, okay.
I'm getting a little too old for that.
Okay. What did you?
I didn't even break 100. I think I
It's
hit
because you used the red ball.
99, maybe. I don't know what it was.
Let's use the orange ball.
I know. Yeah, well, maybe
okay.
I'll try again next year.
Okay. I mean, I knew who won D5 because that person made it well known. But
Nick won. He hit
Yeah.
109, I believe.
Okay. I was just curious. Yeah. All right. You did some coaching in the past. I know you coached my
Yeah.
wife here and that. And like you said, you're now in 5+. Yeah. I mean, we were talking off air. you said it's more skill than you actually figured it might be in 5+. Well, I mean,
playing in the game versus
yeah,
watching from the outside.
right.
There's a difference there.
Right. Okay.
Especially looking through a goalie's eyes, it's
Yeah. You
a
just
little
said
different perspective.
you said it's more experience. It's just like those guys in D1 that you play with. They've just played since they're kids
Oh,
and
yeah.
stuff. It's just that's
Yeah,
mainly the difference.
they know where to be and when to be there.
Okay.
Makes a huge difference. That experience.
Okay. So this year D1, you're on the Glencoe, right? Bazookas.
Yes.
Okay.
Free agent. I'm being passed around like. We'll leave that alone.
Okay. All right.
I'm just
Sound excited.
I really am. We've got a good squad.
Yeah.
Whichever goalie steps up and plays well, that team is going to do well. That's usually how it works in the tournament. But I'm just happy to be on a roster. To be honest, there's a lot of good players there, a lot of good young talent, and to be able to make a roster is probably my only goal at this point.
Sure. Yeah. No. What exactly is it going to take to stop this Deckheads dynasty, in your opinion?
So you played with you? Did you play with them in Did you go to Pittsburgh with
No,
them?
I didn't. And I've played the 5-on-5. I don't enjoy it. It's a completely different game. It's just sprinting back and forth. I mean, you get 15 shots on net a game. It's pure possession. Deckheads are stacked this year. To beat them, your goalie's gonna have to stay on your head, and your guys are gonna have to play basically mistake free.
Is it part their system too that they have?
Oh, yeah.
That they got a little more chemistry because
They play together years.
Yeah.
They also fly in more than half their team that are
Right.
playing pro, but they're all very good players.
Right.
Top end guys,
Okay.
and they've been playing a long time. Most of them are right in the middle of their prime, so they know what they're doing.
Okay. Court, you ready to go through the rosters in D1?
Yeah.
All right.
Oh,
Grab my
shit,
phone.
on
Yeah.
your phone.
Oh, do you know the website?
Isn't the NDA 3-on-3
Holy
something?
shit. She looked through my history. While you pull that up, D1, $5K in prize money will be to the winner. Team jerseys, snapper bags, championship hats, and water bottles. So, a whole lot of stuff, possibly. Put in the back of that truck, or some people to put in their luggage to take on an airplane, huh?
Be nice.
In your travel bag.
You might pay for your weekend, part of it.
Yeah.
You looked up the meaning of bazookas.
Oh my.
You're so sorry.
I think I'm done here. Are you looking for a special meeting or?
Urban Dictionary.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Oh wait, I went to schedule. I need to go to.
Just go to standings.
Is there 5 teams or 6 teams?
I think I'm 7.
I think
wanna
there's
say.
71. I'm pretty sure there's 10 D2.
Yeah.
Wow.
Right.
7. I don't think the Cowboys were coming.
No.
Yeah, I don't think
No,
so.
I want to say that was like a last minute deal where they couldn't. A lot of the guys could go and then
Is that right?
they couldn't.
Sure.
They couldn't go
Yeah.
after the fact. But there was one team in
Who
there.
was team last?
There's a guy on there. He's real famous on Barstool. You played with him
I have.
and got in the World Cup team. I think. Did you go to Canada with him?
No, I
No, you
went
went
to
to-
Europe.
Europe, okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Europe.
Got his nice hair.
Yeah.
Was that your best experience as a playing
Oh, yeah.
deck by far?
Yeah, probably.
Okay.
That was just putting on the jersey is enough.
Yeah.
And I remember, I believe it was the first game, I made a pass up the wing to Harris and scored a goal, and it was just the biggest sigh of relief because I scored a point.
Right.
It's like, I have to score 1.1 here.
Yeah,
I got
right.
6 or 7 games to do it. I got to score 1. It happened the first game. I was like, okay.
Now I can relax.
Yeah. And I remember later on the game, there was a 50-50 ball in the corner, and me and this guy just go in and just hammer each other. Ball pops out. We both kind of look at the ref, waiting for, a call. 'Cause
Yeah.
it was roughing either way.
Right.
And ref just said, play. And that was the tone for the tournament. Like, guys played a new level. Which is why it's hard to prepare for that, because how do you practice when you can't practice against the best when you're playing against the best?
Sure,
You know,
right,
it's-
right.
You can only run so many drills, and
Yeah.
playing at that level, things like this tournament, they help, but
Right.
the World Cup is just a new beast.
As far as like tournaments you played in the U.S., is this tournament here the best one you played at? Because I was Because I was surprised by Pittsburgh. Like I couldn't find when they were playing,
The only one
when they were gonna be on,
the only time
finding stats.
the only thing I ever really see is the Louisiana guys.
Yeah.
Or the Moister, is that how you say it? Moister.
Oh, yeah.
The Hauser has out in Massachusetts.
Yeah.
That's like the only real things I ever see are all the Chicago guys doing 5-on-5 stuff. But there's like what we have here. We should be very grateful for.
Yeah,
The
right.
stats we have, the website, like.
See it all online.
Yeah,
It's
right.
really nice.
Like if you're at home or you're on vacation and you want to watch your team, like you can't watch it like live, but you can see stats live. You know, that's like the neatest thing.
Yeah.
You know, for a literal recreation sport.
Right.
So
I don't know. Agreed. Will, you want to ring up the old deckheads?
Yep.
Quad City's favorite team at times.
At times.
by
Well said.
by Saturday night, if they're in the finals, whoever they're playing against will have a very big crowd.
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
happens every year.
Yeah,
Every year.
yeah. Yes. All right, we'll go through it there, Coco.
All right. Johnny Ruiz, Gordy Bonnell, David Brancic, Yannick.
Young.
Okay.
Yeah. He's back.
Blake Wareham, Bobby Cassett, John Scully, Pat Levesque, Nick Levesque, Marty Filion in goal. Oh no, he's the e-bug. Right?
It should be Matt, right? In goal.
Yeah,
Matt.
Matt's in goal.
Yeah.
Marty is the e-bug.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. Well, take it from here, boys.
Cowboys back. Yannick.
Yeah,
Mr.
I love
Cowboy.
that.
Lover
yeah.
boy.
Yeah.
There's not a weak player on the roster.
Right.
Who's their power play? Nick, Yannick,
Pat.
Pat.
And you have,
And
you
realistically-
have Blake, Gordy, Johnny.
The second line could probably be the best power play line in the tournament, easily.
Wow.
They're just stacked.
Yeah.
A lot of great players.
Yeah. Glad. Yeah, I agree. Glad to see Yannick back. That means his relationship's getting old, so he wants to play hockey again.
Yes, Nick will love that.
I really hope he sees this.
And maybe he'll break 100. I think his record is 113 or 114 mile an hour shot. I think it was barefoot.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Wow.
So maybe he can
I
break
think I
it.
saw him hit 115 one year. Yeah.
And Branchik's coming home.
Yeah.
This
Yeah.
is home for him,
Is
whether he likes it or not.
Oh, he makes it his home, all right. He doesn't allow me in the trailer. All right, who we got next?
District selects.
District selects. Okay.
Yep. We've got hold on. Tyler Midwinter, Sean. Am I supposed to do everybody's team? A lot of people you aren't gonna know.
That's the idea.
Okay.
Well, this is worldwide. We're not just Quad City today.
Mm-hmm.
We're taking this to the next
We're just
level.
Quad Cities today. Tyler
It's on the
Midwinter,
internet. You can go anywhere.
Sean Joyce, AJ Getch, Steve Missile, Will Clark, Alex Roth, Keith Ingram, Sean Miller, Pat Lukenbach, and John Krause in goal with Sean Miller as the backup, I'm guessing.
Sounds like everybody they had last year again.
Mm-hmm.
It's glad to see those guys keep coming back.
Yeah,
Yeah.
me too.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
They're the ones from BC.
And I think,
Yeah.
I think the more we take teams out there to play 5-on-5 or whatever type of tournaments they have, they'll continue to come
Yes.
here.
Yeah.
And that makes it fun.
Sure. Yeah.
And a lot of those same guys will play D2 as well in the tournament. Like I think Sean, their backup goalie for D1.
They won it last year, actually.
Yeah, they did. Oh yeah, they did.
We beat them in pool play, and then they knocked us out of the tournament.
Okay.
But their roster was just deep. They were all good.
Okay.
They were still, by Sunday, they were all still running.
Wow. How's that feel like? What you got next there, Beans?
Scrum Lords.
Okay.
This one is led by the Scrum himself, Scott Dalby.
That makes sense.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
Accurate.
Oh goodness. We have Andy Larson, Devin Prito, Isaiah Conrad, Stone Patton, Dakota Blackaby, Barry Grosh, Jack James, Ryan Plum, Scott Dalby, and Aaron Ingram in goal.
The youngins.
Youngest team by far.
I think it's a test.
They need the experience,
Yeah.
for sure.
Only ones that really have experience is Ryan and Barry. They
Yeah.
played with U on DHF, but I think that's like a trial and error kind of team.
Yeah.
I feel like
And
you have Aaron Ingram in net, who
He can play?
Does he have a groin? Holy shit!
Yeah.
I don't
Oh my
think
God.
he can't. I don't know how and the kid doesn't. I don't think he's ever played hockey, like
Wow.
ice hockey.
Yeah.
I know he's very big into tennis.
Hmm.
Like was a state runner-up or state champ this year. But like kid that's never played ice, and how well he is in that. Like I think he could do very good. You know, if they whoever the leader is on that team, like if Scott, you know, is the true leader, or somebody like Ryan or Barry who has the D1 tournament experience, plays a leader role.
Yeah.
I mean, I think they could play really well.
Oh, yeah.
To be honest, I don't see a lot of blowouts happening, but I could see.
There's a lot of potential there.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay. Cool. Yeah, I'm glad to see him. It'd be fun to watch him.
I wonder if Scott's gonna like he did last year, where he like pounded that guy into the ground.
When you say last, I mean what like?
Last summer tournament.
Oh yeah.
You were rough in that game.
Because Scott likes to play on too many teams, and I think he gets
Yeah.
like too tired.
Yeah.
And
Needs a
it's
nap.
Yeah. He needs a Snickers.
Oh, I do
Yeah.
remember. He put me a half hour behind. Was actually running on
Uh-huh.
time. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I can't believe you forgot that. All right,
Well,
next.
there's more than more
True.
one.
Okay, Pittsburgh Gods.
Okay.
We have Eddie Urban, Scott Worgan, Jeremy Worgan, Joe Melillo,
Jojo Malolo.
Andrew Schoonover, Nate Zavola, Cohen Nacarelli, Sabatino Di Benedetto, Jacob Batista, Zach Ballesteri in goal, and Bill Jacques as the E-Bug. That was fun to say.
Better you than me.
Did you say the Warringers were on that team?
Wargin.
Scotty?
Yes.
Yeah, so Scotty's back. Yeah.
There's no at the end.
Joey's back. Jojo's back.
That's a good
Eddie
team.
Urban on there as well, you said?
Yes.
I kind of blanked out when you were saying the names.
Gee, thanks.
Wait till you watch the video. Yeah, right, man. So
Yeah,
I'm
we
used
can-
to it. He blanks out every time I talk.
Hopefully all those guys show up at the same time this year. I know
Yeah.
last year there was kind of a traveling issue
Oh,
where some of
okay.
the guys went there their first game, so they were playing with 6 or 7, I believe, maybe even 5. And then they there was just it snowballed when they had their whole team because they were out of sync, and
Yeah.
by the time that they all were there, it was already too late, in my opinion, within the tournament. So
Okay.
Sorry.
It's more than okay.
DH2. Deckheads 2?
Oh, minor league team. All right.
Mm-hmm. Farm team.
All right. I wish I could just add teams D5 like I could know I beat. All right, go ahead.
Wasn't Luke Wareham on the other team?
No, that's Blake.
that's Blake.
Oh, okay. Yeah. All right. We have Alex Hudson, Luke Wareham, Andrew Kramer, Kyle Schott, Cole Latusic.
The two suck.
Okay.
You said it right.
Jack Healy, Ryan Colaz, Thomas Colaz, Darren McMillan, and Zach Freiberger in goal.
Go ahead. You're familiar with you guys.
Again, ton of talent on that team. All the potential in the world. It rests on Freiberger.
Yeah, it does.
I've been on teams. We beat the Deckheads in pool play a couple of years ago. Freiberger stood on his head that game. And if he puts together a complete tournament, there's no reason they couldn't win.
That would be
All rests on his shoulders, though.
Yeah.
They've got the personnel to do it.
Darren's the true captain on that team,
Okay.
and he's a quiet leader.
Yeah.
You know, he leads by example with his actions and how he plays.
Right.
So maybe this is his true stardom to voice what needs to happen, because you play with him. You play with him from the start.
Yeah.
I've only just played against him or talked to him, but I can tell the hockey knowledge is obviously there.
Oh, yeah.
You know, it's just how can you tell kids? There's a lot of kids on this team besides Hudson.
Yeah.
You know,
And
how to
He's
play.
got a ton of experience, too.
Yeah, Hudson does too. I mean, it's like Nick probably helped them put that team together.
Yeah.
Nick can't help them, but also go coach and play for his team. So it's like Hudson or Darren, you know, or even Jack Healy.
Yeah.
You know, it's just
Jack will step up.
yeah.
He's a vocal guy, good player. Colaz, both of them. They got a good team.
Mm-hmm.
So you guys keep coming back to goaltending. Like it's like a way big deal than I
Yes.
think. like you were talking about the banish, there wasn't many personnel changes.
Mhm.
Flip a goalie, and now it makes it
And
a
I don't
little
know.
more
And
relaxed.
I don't know
Yeah.
from you playing ice and coaching ice, but when your goalie is doing great, it feeds off to
It does.
the
It makes
people in front of them.
everyone plays a little harder, or will try things differently just because
Right.
they know your goalie's solid.
And you probably sense it too from playing goalie this year. Like if you're playing well, like you see everybody else in front of you.
I never play well.
Yeah, you do.
The team
Yeah,
plays well
you
in
do.
front of me.
Okay. Let's try giving you a
Let's-
compliment.
No, let's not kid ourselves here. I have very good defensemen in front of me.
That's no. He's had some shutties. He's doing just fine.
Yeah, definitely. Like out of the five divisions in the tournament, D1 holds true to how well is your goalie going to play,
Yeah.
Okay.
and that'll say the rest of the tournament for you, kind of thing. You know,
Okay.
I've seen Matt have bad games,
Yeah.
but he bounces back, and the whole team bounces back. You
Yeah.
know,
Well, cool. Yeah. Good luck to him. I don't know. Are they sponsored by like Papa John's? Then, if the other one's down, I don't know.
All right, next we've got Americans Arsenal.
Oh,
Brendan Persichetti.
sounds like a hockey name.
Anquin Smith. Corey Wilson.
Ghostface Killer, Barstool famous,
Oh, okay. Okay. All right.
Brandon Garneau.
Stoneface Killer. I can't remember.
Vinny
I'll
Tumanello.
look this up. I'm gonna feel bad.
Mark Bergamasco. Brendan Krause. J.D. Dutney. Danny Cunningham. And Calvin O'Connell.
Now,
And
this is
Cole.
kind of the Leo Minster guys, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, they
Sorry, Noseface Killer. That's Corey.
face.
Yeah. But
And didn't they win it a couple years ago?
yeah, when they had 5 or 6 guys,
Oh,
and the
okay.
one dude got taken by ambulance because he was so
Oh,
dehydrated.
That's
Oh my
right.
gosh.
Because that was the year of the drought.
Yeah.
And it was miserable out, and like that was still July. But
Yeah.
JD played with Pittsburgh, I believe, last year. He's a big 5-on-5 guy. But Corey played with them in the World Cup guys in
Montreal.
Yeah. So
Are these all the guys that are like 1+ that someone was telling me?
Yep.
Okay. Damn.
1 plus with an asterisk.
Except me.
Okay.
1 plus with an asterisk.
Yeah, right.
That seems like
I think a lot of those guys play in the NBHL league too.
Okay,
Yeah.
alright.
Majority of them do.
Okay.
their goalie does not have the asterisks.
I'm sure they'll be just fine.
He'll,
Yeah.
after turning, he'll probably get an asterisk.
Yep. You might get 2.
Right.
First
What we got?
Your phone.
My phone.
It is your phone, and it's crusty.
Okay.
Glencoe Bazookas.
Alright.
Did you ever figure out what the meaning of a bazooka is?
I did. I just didn't know if it was boom boom or boom boom.
If it was 1 gun or if it was 2.
Just going right out the rocks. This is a serious goddamn program.
Just pitching in here. Okay, we got Joe Dare,
Quad City guy.
PJ Nelson, James McGing, Liam McGing, Mike McBride, Xavier Pendleton, Perry Jacobs, Mike Womack, Nick Swisher, Sam Nelson, and then 3 names in goal. We got Joe Dare, Sam
Wow.
Nelson, and Mike
Sam-
Fox as the E-Bug.
Mike Fox is their e-bug.
Sam Nelson's our goalie.
Okay.
Joe's just in there because I think he's playing goalie.
We figured we would stick
Oh, okay.
Womack, Swisher, and Joe Dare together and just see how many penalty minutes they can run.
I can't wait.
You gotta watch those
I
games.
know, actually, you could probably throw Zay in there too.
Yeah.
And PJ.
Yeah.
You guys are the
Right.
Bruce, like
Right.
the Bruce squad.
We not only need to stay out of the box, we're gonna have to step it up if we want to win some games.
You said you're kind of a free agent for this team. Who put it together then?
This was Sam Nelson's team.
Okay.
Because I had played with Kyle Schott and those guys last year.
Right, but deck hockey focus,
Yeah.
right? Okay.
And they picked up some other guys, and Healy ended up going with that group, and I think Sam was after Healy and the Colazes, so that's kind of where me, Womack, and Swisher landed, which worked out.
Okay. You'll be on defense?
I'm not going to switch to offense for this
All
tournament.
right. Just asking. Okay. All right.
You're not the only D1.
Really?
Yes, this James McCang, or no, Liam McCang is a D1.
Well, I bet he's much better than I am
And then Sam is D2. Well, D2 plus as goalie.
as a goalie.
So you have company.
Again, for us, it rides on Sam. He's going to have to play outstanding.
And staying out of the box.
Yeah. Thank you for saying that. Yeah.
Which you guys get, in all honesty, you've played D1 and D2 for the tournament. You guys get a little bit more leniency
Oh, yeah.
in D1 because that league, you guys have to be physical in order to set your presence and have ball control.
Right.
And stand your own ground, but don't overdo it. Womack 2016 goalie run. I don't know if you want to dub that in real quick. I can send it to you.
The week
Yeah.
before his wedding too.
And the week before his wedding, yes, so-
Ooh, you better be
hate to
careful.
see him. Hate to see him.
Is he gonna wear a cage?
I want to see a bird cage on Womack.
I do too. Better be safe. Morgan, put a cage on him.
No,
Yes.
half bubble, half
Yes.
cage.
Yes, even better.
Yes. Perfect. Okay. Oh yeah. I like that team though. I'll be rooting for you guys for sure.
Excellent.
Yeah. Yeah.
Very
Okay.
nice.
All right.
You'll probably be the only one.
Hey, man.
Hey, if either of us are the squad box, and there's a local team playing, I
Yeah.
cheer for the guys I play with, weekly.
Right. Oh yeah.
And I've
for
met
sure.
a couple guys, like JoJo and
Yeah.
those guys, but
It's a good group. There's some talent, so.
Yeah. For the decades, like the booze, you just think it more comes from their dominance throughout the years, or just
Probably.
that and I know the dominance that they have, but
Yeah.
people like to see the ones that run the tournament lose.
Oh, okay.
Kind of
Okay.
thing, or
Right.
kind of whatever event's going on, lose if they make
Yeah.
the finals,
Sure.
kind of thing.
Yeah. All right. It's like stock car racing. Like we'll go down here. Justin Kai's dad runs the track, and
Mhm.
Justin Kai wins all the time. Well,
Mhm.
yeah.
That's one of those things,
Yeah.
but I truly don't think people there's any hatred for them.
Yeah.
There's they wouldn't be playing
Right.
still,
Right.
weekly.
Right.
If they had a true hatred for them, I just think it's time like that where there's $5,000 on the line.
Yeah.
They almost want to see them kind of
Right.
go down, but
Yeah.
there's no real stopping them. I think they've lost one time.
Have you ever won summer tourney? Any?
Me?
Yeah.
No.
No. Okay.
This is the only one I haven't won. I've been to the
Yeah.
finals at D1 2 or 3 times. D2, I think I've been to the finals 2 or 3 times. So I'll get you there, but I'm not going to get you a win.
The Dallas Cowboys.
If you want to get that second place free stick, I'm your guy.
Okay. Well, that's cool. August 9th through the 13th. Bettendorf, Iowa will be the place to be, I'm told. So, unless you're in LeClaire, tugging it
Tugging
at
it.
times.
Saturday morning.
All right. Okay.
Yay.
Well, that's it for D1. If we have time here in a bit, we'll do D2, and then we have a couple guests coming on later. Do D3, D4, and we got some guests I'm worried about doing D5. So that should do it. Under the traffic lights.